I just like downplaying stuff. I know I'm great.
Okay, good. All right, well, I'll let somebody else jump on here. It's nice talking to you guys.
All right, Neil, take it
Neil,
easy,
a
boy.
pleasure, man. Thanks for everything you do, too. All right, brother?
No problem. I'll still be here.
All right, there goes Neil. Wayne Boo
Atkins. Seen that name many a times. All right, boy. How are you?
How are you guys?
Good.
I love saying this guy's name on a live stream. It probably drives him nuts, but when I see Wayne Boo Atkins pops on the live stream, it makes me happy. I like just saying Wayne Boo.
Yeah,
Atkins.
I do too. That's a great name.
I don't get that at all. Doesn't make any sense to me, but
No, it's a great name. That's definitely a great name. I got a little beard envy, but I like your name.
yeah, that's the beard.
Don't you think he should be like a country singer? With
Bourbon.
He's got the evil stuff. What do you got?
Oh.
Suburban?
Yep, little bourbon.
Nice.
What kind you drinking?
Right now, little Angel's Envy.
Damn, that went down harsh.
Well, you asked the question in the middle.
Hey, Wayne, where are you, bro?
West Virginia.
Number
Check
one
that out.
tequila, Ron White.
Yeah,
Love
Ron
it.
White's tequila.
Boy, I've had more of that than I care to mention. Good
Because
stuff.
of Vic Henley, right?
That's right. I tell you, there was one time I went with Vic. Vic was opening for Ron in Albany, right? And I'd met Ron a few times before, and we're in the green room, and Ron goes, he says, hey, buddy, you want something to drink, a beer or something? And he's got like 4 bottles of number one sitting there. And I said, hey, man, I wouldn't mind having some of that number one tequila. And Ron White goes, ooh, I'm almost out. Perfect. It was perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
It's some good stuff.
It is. Very smooth.
Well, we had that tequila show back with who was in that day? It was Ron White. Probably Carl was there. Vic Henley
Carl
was there.
and Vic.
Maybe Sherrod. And man, especially the dark tequila. That shit is so smooth, so damn good. I can't find it where I'm at though. It's not in any of the liquor stores out here. I should text Ron White and tell him to send me a couple bottles.
There you go. I think Ron's actually in Costa Rica right now. I think he's getting off the booze. He's doing like some shaman shit.
For real?
For real. I saw something on Facebook that he was down there. Yeah, he's getting off the booze. He's been off for a while, and he's going to get some herbal treatment down there. Probably ayahuasca. I don't know.
Well, I can relate with that shaman stuff. It gets a little crazy, man.
It's some Peruvian
I saw
dust blowing up his nose.
Yeah, right.
I saw a shaman twice, and wow, man. Wow, I saw some things.
You did? Where did you do that?
In my apartment in New York City with all the uptight Upper West Siders.
A New York shaman?
You don't really know the story?
I swear to God, I don't.
Oh, we told it on the podcast, but basically when I was going through all that craziness at Sirius XM, we were willing to try anything. And so my wife got a shaman to come to our apartment, a legit shaman. He showed up like he was in a movie. And then he came up with all sorts of drums and tree branches and shit and little glass vials. And he made me snort some Peruvian dust.
Oh,
and I told Carl, I go, I told Carl, I think I might have snorted heroin because I've never snorted heroin before, but he did this whole ritual and he was shooting like arrows at all my enemies.
Yeah.
When we were meditating.
A shaman from Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Yeah, and we're meditating, and he's playing the fucking drums really, really loud, and he's got tree branches that he's rubbing all up and down against me and stuff, and he's shooting arrows at my enemies, trying to tell them to stay the fuck away. He goes, "You got a lot of evil people around you." He goes, "Don't worry, though, I was shooting arrows at him." And then he goes, "Are you ready?" And I didn't know this was part of it. He goes, "Are you ready?" I go, "For what?" He goes, "I want you to snort this stuff." And I just trusted the guy because my wife got him from her. Like, she's a heavy duty yoga / meditation person. So I'm like,
where she get it off Emily's list or some shit?
I don't know.
The fuck is that?
So he goes, "Give me your right nostril." I lean over and he goes, "Breathe in." And man, as soon as I breathe in, the whole right side of my body was on fire, Judge Jones.
Jesus.
Fire. He goes, "You ready for the left side?" I'm like, I guess. What? And my whole body, I was scared, man. My heart rate was just, and I was just, every nerve was lit up, lit the fuck up.
Yeah.
And then he goes, you're gonna start getting rid of all that negativity and toxicity, right? And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, oh, you'll know. The next thing you know, I puke for the next like 15 or 20 minutes because now my head's like spinning, man.
Jesus Christ.
I'm on the teacups in Disney, spinning.
Yeah.
And then he gives me the bucket, and then I puke for like 15 or 20 minutes, and then I lay down on the ground, and then I hear him whispering to my wife, he's good. He's going to be all right. He's going to be all right. And I'm laying down on the ground going, what the fuck happened, man? What the hell is this? Right?
Shit.
And then when I sort of was getting it all back together, which took at least a half hour, all I wanted to do was eat ice cream and have my wife pretty much like hold me. And then I was scared by the whole process, but wouldn't you know, he came back and did it a second time, and I said yes. And then after the second time, I basically begged my wife. I'm like, I'm good. I'll be good.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's crazy. So Ron White might be doing some of that same shit.
It might be something similar, yeah.
I looked it up, though. It was some kind of, it's a Peruvian dust. It's like, it's some kind of ritual down in the rainforest. He goes down there and gets all this shit. And it's some kind of tobacco-based dust that just fires up your system, man.
Oh, man, I like that sniff snuff.
Yeah,
Wayne Bowie Atkins, you know about sniff snuff?
I know what it is, but I don't do it.
No, I tried that in college.
Opie should have skipped.
It's too much.
Skipped the shaman Opie and just jerked off in the float spa again.
Yes. I admit too much stuff on these things.
I want to find out more information about this shaman. I really do. I want to find out what his credentials are.
Well, then I would smell this stuff in my nasal passages for the next like week, and it would make me nauseous right away.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, maybe it was just black tar heroin.
I said that to Carl, and he laughed. He goes, do you still have your wallet? I said, yeah. He goes, then you didn't do heroin. I miss fucking Carl.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, my God. This is fun, dude. You having a good time, Judge?
Sure, absolutely. Roll the dice.
All right, we're rolling
Vinny,
the dice.
oh, my God. I've seen Vinny's name tons of times. How are you, boy?
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. Living the life.
I'm a little jealous of your drink. Mine's not quite as long as yours.
From your lips to God's ears, Vinny.
Yeah, this is Vinny Scaramuzzo. He's basically pretty much first in the room every morning. Yo, dog, relax.
Vinny, where are you located at?
I'm in Connecticut now, but I got a house down on the beach in Rhode Island, so I kind of, wish I was Opie on most days, but I gotta be here and do the thing.
Right, I got you.
And you do some of that fishing, right, Vinny?
Yeah. They have the whole crew down there. They get the Jeeps and they do the whole, the whole striper thing in the spring and the fall. And I just kind of go along. That's a lot of work to put all that stuff together. And I'm just better just riding along with a couple of drinks is my deal.
I give no effort to my equipment. I have an old rod and I just throw it in and I do all right.
Buddy, you're out there with 100 photos a day. You putting some kind of effort into it.
Oh, no, it became my thing. I love it, but I don't really spend money on my hobby because you learn that you don't need all that fancy shit. You just got to have some knowledge where the goddamn fish are. And they're closer to shore than most people realize. I taught that to Judge Jones, right, Judge?
Yeah, what's the term that you said? Casting into the...
No, I mean, I don't remember exactly how he put it, but
I forget what it was. Yeah.
They're so close to shore. People, they just want to be, rock stars with their rods and cast it as far as they can. And there's nothing out there. That's like a dead zone. Whatever. This is too much info now. But striped bass, the waves hit and kicks up everything that they like eating, and that's why they're near where the waves break. Man,
Vinny, what are you talking about with the Jeeps? What is that?
So Opie's always talking about getting the beach Jeep. So down in Rhode Island, so we're right by Watch Hill, Rhode Island, which if your kids like Taylor Swift, she bought a house there a couple of years ago. It's like up on the, I know, no joke. I'll send you pictures. We fish right in front of Taylor Swift's house. There's a lighthouse there. Nice. And we go out and we drive the Jeeps down there and you set up grills and everybody fishes and, gets drunk and does whatever. But Opie's right. If you have anything shiny, you just throw it in there and they just bite.
Oh yeah. It's a lot easier than you think. And someone is pointing out that I have an old rod. Thanks, Steve Marvin on the YouTube.
You had an old crack this morning, buddy.
Huh? Oh my God!
You got a little paranoid about that. You don't got to be so worried. I mean, it was just a little bit.
Oh,
just a little bit.
No, the social media places get bothered by that. I'd show my whole ass. I don't care. I started the live stream this morning, Judd, and I wanted to stretch. The sun was coming up, and I go out here on the deck as people are coming into the room. Like, I'll get a couple stretches in, and I have plumber's crack.
Oh. It's the main safety cutoff valve. That's the problem.
Oh my God! Now we got.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna get me.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Wow.
I didn't see you there.
That's America right
Pat.
there,
Thank
boy.
you for that. Yeah, I didn't know I had plumber's crack this morning, man.
Holy shit, that's hilarious.
This was one of the rare mornings when I was up again at the start, and I got on there, and I was like, first thing I see in the morning. Perfect. So I figured I'd give you a little taste.
I appreciate that. Well, there you go, Pat. Say hi to Vinny Scaramuzzo and, of course, Judd Jones.
Gentlemen, how are you this afternoon?
All right, Pat Duffy, good to see you.
What's up, brother?
Crack. All right,
Pat's a legend. I was in college WNEW days in New York, and this was an afternoon, ritual. So good to meet you, brother.
Well, and you as well. Yeah, I don't like when people throw the word legend around, but I'll take it because I'm literally cleaning my kitchen. Like, nobody gives a shit.
Life is cruel, I mean, I'll make $20 doing this, and I'll get very, very excited, Pat. Our stars
I would get excited too.
Our stars have dropped a bit.
That's all right.
Oh, I grew up in New York, brother, and this was legendary. Like, you went to school, you went to work, you got out of work, you listened to the show, start drinking about 4 or 5 o'clock, finish up with you guys, and then go out for the night. That was the routine. I mean, it was huge in New York. That's where I lived when that was going on. It was great.
Oh, it was massive. It was unbelievable how big that got.
And Pat was a big part of it. And but now you don't get him crazy. You give him a little taste. I noticed he got a little taste. He used to be the crazy man. Now he's the family man. He's got the nice job. And I noticed on these live streams, you give him a little taste. I see the craziness wants to kick in a little bit there.
Well, a little bit.
You know what it is? It's like you get that first hit for free, and then you start remembering what it feels like.
Yeah.
And then and then you start getting the little wheels start turning. And then it's like, maybe I could do this or that. And it's like, you know what? I got a mortgage. I really can't do anything.
I wish I took your advice a few years back. All I had to do was behave, man. That's all I had to do. I should have reminded myself that I, too, had a mortgage. But what are you going to do?
Well,
it all works out, dude. Shit, what are you talking about?
But I blew it with Pat Duffy because he's got the gift of gab. He could hold his own talking as well, and I just focused on all the stunts he was doing for us because those things were so crazy back in the day.
Nobody gave me a chance. I have thoughts and feelings, damn it.
I understand, but now we've reconnected. You've done a few episodes of the podcast,
Yeah,
once the kids go to sleep, Pat's going to show his taint.
Oh yeah. Well, I might do that before they go down, just to put them down.
I do like that Yankees sweatshirt you got there, Pat.
Thank you. Let me tell you a quick story. It's not an eventful story, but I'll tell you. 2 years ago at opening day, it was like 30 degrees, and I was walking around in a regular jersey, freezing my ass off, and I paid $90 for this stupid thing, so I'm getting the mileage out of it.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you
freezing cold.
I can't tell you how many dumb sweatshirts we got for that exact same reason. We got Rainforest Cafe sweatshirts, because all of a sudden it got fucking cold at Disney. And next thing you know, we're wearing Rainforest Cafe sweatshirts. And just like Pat said, they get you. It's not like they're $17. It's like that'll be $480.
I hope it wasn't the exact same price. Jesus,
it's like for 5 sweatshirts. Are you crazy?
Holy shit. No, that's like everybody that ever walked around in a Planet Hollywood shirt or a Hard Rock Cafe shirt. It was just the convenience of buying it. They had to.
Yeah, 100%. You know, but I mean, when you go to Disney, you buy the myth and you buy all that Mickey Mouse crap, and then you go back to your hometown and you go, I can never wear this shit again. But when you're on property, you know,